Don't you dare give up yet. Not now. Now is not the time. I know how hard it is at times, how hard it can seem, how hard you can make it on yourself. Now is not the time to give up. Don't do it. You're right on the cusp of everything that you've ever wanted in your life. There's an image, and maybe you guys have seen it at some point, but it's an illustration of a miner who's digging with a pickaxe. And you could see all across the sheet of paper that he's dug a long, long ways. And you could see the image of the gold right behind where he's at currently. On one part of this, on the top, that miner turns around right as that gold, right as he's about to do one more strike at the dirt to get to it, he turns back. But then the pickaxe miner below him, he's going, he's huffing, and you could see that he's going to make it to the gold because he believes and he's not going to give up. And that's you right now. You've been at this for so long. You've been working on yourself. You've been changing your belief systems. You've been letting go of the false self. And yet, not so much has happened on the outside yet to convince you that you're close. But I'm telling you, when you have the greatest amount of fear and you've lost all hope, that is the exact moment that you're the very closest to getting everything that you want in your life, to that breakthrough. That's when you're the closest. When you're at that peak of fear, that is when you are the closest. So when you're at that point where you're feeling so strong, like, gosh, I want to give up. Everything in me right now is just saying, quit, throw in the towel. Let's just end this right now. You're close. You're very, very close. Because that's how the negative belief systems that are tied to your current egoic state and what you've taught your ego to believe, that's what it does. Is that when you feel like you're being tested, when you feel like you've gone through so much and it just seems like it's gonna feel the best to just throw in the towel and give up on your dream, those negative belief systems are going to want you to say yes to that because it feels comfortable, it feels safe. It feels like, well, at least I'm getting a sense of relief from doing that. But that's the moment, that's the sign. When you're right there, when those negative emotions, when those negative beliefs are screaming their loudest at you, that is when you are closer than ever to your breakthrough. So do not give up. Do not give up. Keep assuming the wish fulfilled. Keep assuming that you already are everything that you want to be in life, that you already have everything that you want to have in life. Keep assuming it. Do not let the outside evidence throw you off track. Do not let your senses deny you of your truth. Do not let it. That is how the weak-minded give up. And I don't say that as a judgment, but as a statement of fact. If you're not strong-minded enough, strong-willed, if you haven't convinced yourself enough that what you want, you already are, then that's when you're going to give up hope. That's when everything's going to seem the hardest, is when you lose that belief that, well, you just can't persist in the assumption of your wish fulfilled because you've been at it for too long, you believe too much, you've done techniques, you've done your meditation, you've done everything, and just the outside isn't changing that much. But I'm telling you, the outside doesn't always reflect it right away. There is that gestation period for all of us. And it's different for everybody, how long it takes for certain manifestations to happen and to catch up to you. So don't be, you're getting caught up in comparing yourself to others, to your friends who are who already have that house or that family or that car or the freedom to travel and have seen the world. You're comparing yourself to them. I know how challenging it can be to persist in that assumption that your dreams are already done. It sounds better than what you're feeling and what you're experiencing right now. But I'm telling you, I never would have thought, from my experience, from what I've been through in my life, that I would be where I'm at right now, where I have manifested a level of freedom that most people would give pretty much anything for. Am I done yet? No. Do I have it all yet? No. But I know that there's a version of me that does, and that version of me literally is me. It's not some ethereal version of me. It's a physical version of me in another reality that has everything that I want and that is everything that I want to be. And so I get to just enjoy the journey as that unfolds. I get to follow the breadcrumbs, the synchronicities. I get to be grateful for what I have already and what my life has led up to this point now, my current manifested reality. I get to be grateful here and then just like play with the universe and watch out for the signs and those synchronicities and the help and the opportunities as they come. But I'm already so grateful for what I have because I've established a level of freedom, but I had to establish that level of freedom here first before I could see it in the outside picture, and that's what you need to do as well. Just continue in that assumption. Just like NevilleGoddard says, just assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Feel it to be true. Feel into it. Find it somewhere in your feelings. Find it because it's there. You could find it because that version of you exists and is living the life that you want to be living and is expressing the version of yourself that you want to be expressing. It's doing it right now. So don't wait for the outside to change. You change first and then let the outside reflect to you the change that you've made within yourself. So keep persisting. Keep persisting in the things that you feel to be true, that are your dreams, your passion, your excitement, your expression. Keep persisting and assuming that state that you would have if you already had it. Assume it now. Be it now. Don't wait around. You'll be waiting your entire life, and that's what most of the population does. They wait for the outside to change, to give themselves permission to be who they really want to be. You don't need to do that. You're worthy now. You're ready now. No more waiting. And don't you dare give up, because you've come too far. You've learned too much. You're too wise. You know, a part of you somewhere knows that you're close. There's just a louder voice inside of you right now that's saying, just give up, just throw in the towel. Let's do something easier. Let's just find a way to put bread on the table and let's just go with that, you know? Expressing yourself is overrated. There's that version of you that's saying that. That's not the version of you that you deserve to become, because those versions of you exist as well. The ones that you don't want to be and express, those exist as well, but you don't have to listen to them. They're just offering you a perspective. They're just offering you an opportunity to believe in something that tells you that you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough to have what you want to have. You can't just live an effortless downstream flow life. You have to work for it. You have to paddle upstream. You have to work hard. That's what it's going to convince you of. That's what's going to make you think is real. It doesn't have to be real for you. Do not give up wherever you are right now. You're so close. And the energy of the planet is supporting you more than it ever has been able to before. We're evolving. The earth is evolving. Things are changing. And more than ever, the world needs your voice and your gifts and your expression and your skills. Don't give up. Don't give up. I love you so much.